Hello everyone, welcome to this new session on verbal ability. My name is Ashish and today we are going to discuss a topic which is very frequently asked in CAT, that is paracompletion. इसमें आपको एक पैसेज दिया होता है यूजुअली और उसका लास्ट सेंटेंस डिलीट कर दिया गया होता है एंड देन यू नीड टू आइडेंटिफाई विच ऑफ द ऑप्शन वुड most logically complete the passage given. So, in a way, you need to think like an author of the passage. You need to put yourself into the shoes of the author and then you need to eliminate the choices and get to the right answer. So, let's try to understand this topic with the help of few questions that have been asked in CAT. So, this is our first question. Directions are that each of the following questions has a paragraph from which the last sentence has been deleted, as I told you earlier. From the given options, choose the sentence that completes the paragraph in the most appropriate way. So we have a paragraph, the last sentence has been deleted. There are four options. You need to choose the option which will complete the paragraph in most appropriate way. So there are certain thumb rules to solve paracompletion questions. So before solving this question, let's discuss about those thumb rules. These rules will help you to eliminate the choices and they will work in most of the questions related to paracompletion. So the first rule to eliminate the choices is that you need to look for conclusion. The right choice can be a conclusion of the paragraph. It's not necessary, but it is possible कि जो सही आंसर हो वो उस पैराग्राफ का conclusion हो. That is one possible option. Secondly, you may eliminate the choices on the basis of similarity. So the answer would most likely to be similar of whatever is being talked in the passage by the author. ऐसा नहीं है कि ऑथर पैराग्राफ में कुछ और कह रहा है और ऑप्शन किसी और चीज़ की बात कर रहा है, तो ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. अगर ऐसा होता है, इफ सिमिलैरिटी इज नॉट देयर, देन वी कैन most probably eliminate the choice. The third rule to eliminate the option is that you need to look for the flow. Passage or options, they should not be disconnected. It should be in a flow. तो ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि passage is talking about, let's say, New York and the option is talking about New Delhi. So that disconnect should not be there. Fourth, you need to चेक द टोन ऑफ द पैसेज. मोस्ट लाइकली जिस टोन में पैसेज होगा उसी टोन में आपका ऑप्शन भी होगा. सो इफ द टोन ऑफ द पैसेज इज पॉजिटिव, द ऑप्शन इज मोस्ट लाइकली टू बी पॉजिटिव. इफ द टोन ऑफ द पैसेज इज क्रिटिकल, द ऑप्शन इज मोस्ट लाइकली टू बी क्रिटिकल. एंड लास्टली यू नीड टू फोकस ऑन द लास्ट लाइन ऑफ द पैसेज. कई बार ऐसा होता है कि जो लास्ट लाइन होती है पैसेज की, उसी से डायरेक्टली रिलेटेड आपका ऑप्शन भी होता है. सो दीज आर सर्टेन रूल्स दैट यू नीड टू कंसिडर वाइल एलिमिनेटिंग द चॉइसेस. द लिस्ट इज नॉट एग्जॉस्टिव, देयर कैन बी मोर मेथड्स टू एलिमिनेट द चॉइसेस, जो कि हम क्वेश्चंस को सॉल्व करते हुए डिस्कस कर लेंगे. बट मोर और लेस दीज विल हेल्प यू टू अ ग्रेट एक्सटेंट इन ऑर्डर टू get to the right answer in a paracompletion. So let's start solving this passage. First you try to solve it yourself, then come back to see the solution. The passage is saying that most firms consider expert individuals to be too elitist, temperamental, egocentric and difficult to work with. Force such people to collaborate on a high stake project and they just might come to fisticuffs. Fisticuffs means the fight with the fist. Even the very notion of the managing such a group seems unimaginable. So the most organizations fall into default mode, setting up project teams of people who get along nicely. So this is the passage. It is saying that the expert होते हैं, they are too egocentric, too elitist, temperamental and they are difficult to work with. Hence हाई स्टेक प्रोजेक्ट में उनको नहीं डालते हैं, तो मोस्ट जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस होती हैं वो डिफ़ॉल्ट मोड में चली जाती हैं एंड दे सेट अप टीम्स विद द पीपल हु गेट अलोंग नाइसली. यानी उन प्रोजेक्ट में से एक्सपर्ट्स को एक्सक्लूड कर देते हैं वो. सो दैट इज़ व्हाट द पैसेज इज सेइंग. नाउ लेट्स लुक एट द ऑप्शंस. फर्स्ट ऑप्शन से द रिजल्ट हाउएवर इट is disastrous. सो एक चीज़ और ध्यान रखिएगा, फर्स्ट ट्राई टू रीड ऑल द ऑप्शंस, देन ट्राई टू एलिमिनेट द रॉन्ग चॉइसेस, एंड अल्टीमेटली यू विल left with the most appropriate choice. The first option we cannot straight away eliminate it because it might be a possible conclusion of the passage, just because the experts are not there in the team, so the result is disaster. This could be a conclusion. B option says the result is mediocrity. तो A and B both are similar, एक ही differences में है. A कह रहा है the result is disastrous and the result is mediocrity. So both of them could be the possible conclusions of the passage. Let's see option number C. The result is a creation of experts who then become elitist. So on the basis of the flow of the passage, we can eliminate this choice, because if you are not putting experts in the team, how can the result be the creation of experts? वो तो है ही नहीं इसमें. And the last option is naturally they drive innovations. So how can the people who are just getting along nicely can naturally drive innovations? So that is nowhere said in the passage. So again, on account of the flow, we can eliminate D option as well. So now we'll try to look at which is more appropriate in option A and B. Option A is saying the result, however, is disastrous, and option B is saying that result is mediocrity. Now the passage is saying that in the team we don't have experts. तो अगर experts नहीं हैं, that doesn't mean कि वो disastrous result ही होगा. More appropriate है कि the result would be mediocrity, क्योंकि उसमें सिर्फ हमने experts को exclude किया है, तो that not necessarily prove the fact that the result would be disastrous. Hence I am going with option B, because it seems more appropriate as compared to option number A. So that is how you can try to eliminate the choices in para completion questions. Let's try to solve some more questions. Try to read this passage, figure out what could be the right option, and then come back to check whether your option is correct. The passage is saying that the audiences for crosswords and Sudoku understandably overlap greatly, but there are differences. A crossword attracts a more literary person, while Sudoku appeals to a keenly logical mind. Some crossword enthusiasts turn up their noses at Sudoku because they feel it lacks depth. A good crossword requires vocabulary, knowledge, mental flexibility, and sometimes even a sense of humor to complete. It touches numerous areas of life and provides an aha or two along the way. So the passage starts with introducing crosswords and Sudoku, and it is saying that there are certain differences between these two. तो क्रॉसवर्ड क्या है, सुडोकू क्या है, पहले उसने क्रॉसवर्ड की बात करी है. मोस्ट प्रोबेबली इसके बाद वो, अगर फ्लो में देखा जाए तो अब वो सुडोकू की बात करेगा. बट एवरी ऑप्शन इज टॉकिंग अबाउट सुडोकू, सो दैट डजंट हेल्प. सो लेट्स ट्राई टू रीड द ऑप्शंस. तो फर्स्ट ऑप्शन से सुडोकू ऑन द अदर हैंड इज जस्ट अ लॉजिकल एक्सरसाइज, ईच वन सिमिलर टू द लास्ट. So it talks about somewhere that Sudoku appeals to a logical mind, so it might be connected to it. पहले उसने क्रॉसवर्ड की बात करी यहाँ से यहाँ तक, then it might say that Sudoku is a logical exercise, each one similar to the last. So we are not eliminating choice A for the time being. Let's move on to choice B. Choice B says Sudoku incidentally is growing faster in popularity than crosswords, even among the literati. So it's nowhere suggesting that Sudoku is growing faster in popularity. Popularity की तो बात ही नहीं कर रहा है कहीं भी. So on account of similarity we can eliminate choice B. Choice C says Sudoku on the other hand can be attempted and enjoyed even by children. So it's not saying that Sudoku is easy and crossword is difficult. It is only mentioning the qualities of these two. It says that crossword attracts more literary people and Sudoku appeals to logical mind. That doesn't mean ki even enjoyed by the children is also true. So it's extending the scope of the passage. So we are eliminating this choice as well. And last choice says Sudoku, however, is not exciting in any sense. So the tone of the passage is extreme. Sudoku, however, is not exciting in any sense of the term. So the author is not using extreme language in the paragraph. Hence, on the basis of the tone, we can eliminate choice D as well. So by default, our most appropriate answer is choice A. Now let's move on to the next paragraph. It says Ma Ramotswe had a detective agency. It's a fictional character. MMA, अफ्रीका में इसको मैम के लिए ये वर्ड यूज किया जाता है. सो मैम Ramotswe, it's a fictional detective character. Had a detective agency in Africa at the foot of Kegel Hill. These were its assets: a tiny white van, 2 desks, 2 chairs, a telephone, and an old typewriter. Then there was a teapot in which Ma'am Ramotswe, the only private lady detective in Botswana, brewed red bush tea, and 3 mugs, one for herself, one for her secretary, and one for the client. What else does a detective agency really need? Detective agencies rely on human intuition and intelligence, both of which Ma'am Ramotswe had in abundance. So इस डिटेक्टिव लेडी की बात करी गई है और उसके पास इन्वेंट्री बहुत कम है, बट इन्वेंट्री की ज़रूरत भी नहीं है बिकॉज शी हैज़ ह्यूमन इंट्यूजन एंड इंटेलिजेंस. ये कह रहा है पैराग्राफ. So let's try to look at the choices. Choice A says, but there was also the view which again would appear on no inventory. So it seems disconnected from the passage. So on account of flow, we can eliminate choice A. Choice B says no inventory would ever include those, of course. So focus on the last line. Detective agencies rely on human intuition and intelligence, both of which Ma'am Ramotswe had in abundance, and no inventory would ever include those. Now those may refer to human intuition and intelligence, कि जो चीज़ें इस डिटेक्टिव के पास हैं, no inventory would ever have these things. So it might logically complete the paragraph. Let's try to look at other choices also. C says she had an intelligent secretary too. The passage is not about the secretary, hence on account of similarity we can eliminate the option. Option D says she was a good detective and a good woman. Good woman, again it's breaking the flow of the passage. It's only saying that एक डिटेक्टिव एजेंसी में इन्वेंटरी के बजाय there are certain qualities which are important जो उस लेडी के पास हैं. That doesn't mean she is a good woman also. So D is also eliminated. E says what she lacked in possessions was more than made up by a natural shrewdness. So it's more or less repeating the last line of the passage. It's not completing the passage, it's restating the last line. कि उसके पास possession नहीं थे but natural shrewdness थी, जैसे कि human intuition and intelligence. So again it's not completing the passage. So the most appropriate choice here is choice number B. No inventory would ever include those, of course. And let's try to move on to our last set for the day. Try to read this passage, slightly lengthier as compared to the other passages, and then try to figure out the answer. The passage is saying, nevertheless, photographs still retain some of the magical allure that the earliest daguerreotypes inspired. This was a photographic process that was used earlier. As objects, our photographs have changed. They have become physically flimsier as they have become more technologically sophisticated. Daguerre produced pictures on copper plates. Today, many of our photographs never become tangible things, but instead remain filed away on computers and cameras, part of the digital ether that envelops the modern world. At the same time, our patience for the creation of images is also eroded. Children today are used to being tracked from birth by digital cameras and video recorders, and they expect to see the results of their poses and performance instantly. The space between life as it is being lived and life as it is being displayed shrinks to a mere second. So it is comparing the earlier process of photography and the current technological advances, and it is saying that the space is now shrinking merely to a second. Option number A says, yet despite these technological developments, photographs still remain powerful because they are reminders of people and things we care about. So it looks like a conclusion of the passage कि इतना सब कुछ टेक्नोलॉजिकल एडवांसमेंट होने के बाद भी फोटोग्राफ्स जो हैं दे आर स्टिल पावरफुल, क्योंकि द पैसेज टॉक्स अबाउट कि अभी हम अपने कंप्यूटर्स में सब सेव कर लेते हैं, डिजिटल मीडिया एंड टेक्नोलॉजिकल एडवांसमेंट, येट डिस्पाइट ऑल दैट फोटोग्राफ्स आर स्टिल पावरफुल because they are the reminders of people and things we care about. So it could be a possible conclusion. So we are not eliminating this choice for the time being. Option B says, images after all are surrogates carried into battle by a soldier or by a traveler on holiday. It seems dicey. Let's look at the other options. Photographs, be the digital or traditional, exist to remind us of the absent, the beloved and the dead. So both B and C are in a way saying the same thing in different language, and that tone of the language is different from the passage. So I don't think they satisfy the criteria because both of them are similar. So both of them can't be true. Option D says, in the new era of digital image, the images also have a greater potential for fostering falsehood and trickery. It is again disconnected from the passage, so on the account of flow we can eliminate the choice. It's not saying falsehood, trickery, perpetuating fiction that seem to so real and we cannot tell the difference. No, it's totally disconnected. E says, anyway, human nature being what it is, little time has passed after photography's invention became means of living through images. Again, human nature is not talked about in the passage. On account of flow we can eliminate this choice as well. So A seems to be a logical conclusion of the paragraph, hence A is the right answer. So that brings us to the end of this session. Hope you liked the session and you will be able to complete the para completion with more accuracy after watching this video and using the tricks told in this video. If you have any query related to your preparation, you can mail to this email ID, and we'll again meet with a new topic. Till then, have a nice time.